There's one right there. That feels good. There's one.
Wow. That's a net full.
There we go.
Good one. Real good one.
Look at that beast.
Beautiful.
Got it. Wow, that's a big one, dude.
That's what it's all about, man.
Nice job, you two.
Lund Boats proudly presents the ultimate fishing experience. This week on Lund's The Ultimate Fishing Experience. Nick Nolton and his dad Gary are both busy guides out of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. They spend much of their time chasing walleyes and smallmouths in the waters of Green Bay. But the main event for Nick is the midsummer king salmon fishing on the Lake Michigan side. The salmon bite has started earlier than normal this year, so the guys head out 5 miles to the steeply breaking Bank Reef. The action heats up quickly as they lose a couple of good fish. With each strike, the fire drill of another drag-screaming salmon begins again. The question this morning is how many of these powerful fish they can land. Working together, and with a little help from the cameraman, they succeed at filling up the box with some quality fish.
Nice work. Nick Nolton here in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, fishing with my dad Gary this morning. We're gonna head out onto Lake Michigan and go chase some salmon and trout. Beautiful morning here, light winds, bite's been pretty good. So what do you think? Let's go get them. So it's coming up to the end of June here. Normally this is when our season kicks off, but we've had a pretty warm spring, and salmon have been biting now for a few weeks. Water temps are up into the mid-60s. So we'll get out there. We're gonna fish roughly 5 miles offshore, off the edge of the Bank Reef in Sturgeon Bay. There's spots up on the top of it that are up to 40 feet, and you can throw a baseball and the baseball is going to land in about 150. So it's a real steep bank. Currents push up against it, stir it up, get the bait fish moving, which suck the salmon right up into there. You know, we're going to run our baits anywhere from 20 feet down, probably start them 70 feet down, at the deepest, and see if we can get them on a downrigger or the Dipsies, or we're going to run some copper lines, some lead core lines. We'll have a spread out there that'll, like I said, cover from roughly 20 feet down, and we'll start at about 70, but with the downriggers we can fish all the way down to the bottom.
And I think, as Nick said, we had a really early start. Usually, again, this would be a peak time, but with the weather the way it was, we started seeing salmon catches, big salmon catches, in early May. So hopefully today that continues.
Looking forward to this morning, should be good. There's one. You're up. Not me.
There we go.
Got it?
Yep.
Oh, see him jumping back there?
Yeah, I do.
We just got all our lines in. We got 10 lines out. And we're just trolling for just a few minutes, and we got bid on a 7-color lead core.
This is a good one, too.
And we saw, as soon as he hit, we saw him jump back there, but that bait's our highest bait, actually, probably running 20 feet down or so. And we got my dad reeling the first one in. I think he can reel all of them in on the coppers and lead cores on the boards, because they're a long way out there. But no, it's good to get a bite right away. I mean, we've only been fishing for just a few minutes, marking a few fish as we go along here off the edge of that reef, and we're in 157 right here. Then, of course, this one had to bite on the furthest out planer board, too.
The furthest out.
Just take a step back. I'll unhook it. Okay, go ahead. Now it's easy. The board's off of there now.
No, not easy. Just got off.
No.
Yep.
No way. No, he's on there yet. He's on there.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's still
I think so. Looks like a steelhead.
Yep.
Just keep skating him in just like that. That's perfect.
Here he comes. Nice one.
Nice.
Nice little steelhead. Nice fish. Good start.
That's a start.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly.
So this morning we're running 10 lines, and In Wisconsin, you're allowed 3, but we got a couple extra people on the boat that have their licenses with them, so we can show you how the typical spread runs with the 6 planer boards, the 2 Dipsies, and the 2 downriggers. So the downrigger rods, those are going to be the deepest ones, and those are just running straight down right behind the boat, right underneath the boat. And then coming up ahead here, we run our Dipsy diver rods, and that diver, that round disc, is actually what does the work, getting it down to the desired depth that you want to fish. Coming up forward on the rod holders from there, we're running a series of planer boards, and we're running copper and lead core on those. The board closest to the boat is always deeper. So as you get bit, like the fish we just caught was on the outside board, that was the highest one, shallowest fishing one. The board can come over the top of all the other lines without causing a big mess, normally. But sometimes these fish, they have energy and they like to move around and they can tangle us up. But for the most part, when you get bit on, let's say the middle one, you know, you're gonna stay underneath the outside one and you're gonna stay above the inside one. So setting your deepest lines to the closest to the boat keeps this fishing really efficiently. Here's one. So I gotta get this one now this time?
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm gonna get this out of the way.
Not very good at reeling these in. I don't get to do it very often. This one's not real happy with us either, is he? You want to drive us a little bit so we got this boat coming right? So just turn us in just a little bit. Oh, no. There we go. That's the trouble when you try to fish the edge of this reef. There's a lot of boats trying to find one little edge to fish. So when you run these planer boards, things can get kind of tight out here. We should be okay though.
Yeah, we're good. Might have one on alongside of us too.
Do you want me to get the board or do you want to get it? Keep the line tight even when I got the board on. We don't want to give them any slack. Okay, now you got them.
Oh yeah, we got all of this stuff back there. How many colors you got out here?
7 on that one. This is a nice fish. It's taking you so long.
Yeah, he's up on the
Got to pick on them a little bit. Man, these things have so much power, and you can bring in 100 feet of line, and in 3 seconds it's all gone again. That's the fun part about these things. Oh, here's another one.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. He might have tangled up into this one actually. That thing got slammed too, but he might be wrapped up into that copper. See what we got going on here.
I think he's off.
No. We can't lose this one. We need this one.
No, he's still there. He ran with me quite a while there.
Yeah, we're all crossed up. That fish is a pretty nice one. That's one of the things too when you're running so much line out there and you get one of these fish that are, they're so powerful. Doesn't take them much to wrap around it. We thought we had another bite right away. The rod slammed down, but that fish got across and got the best of us. But that's all right, we'll get him in. When he crossed the line and I tried to get this one out of the way, I think we stuck the hook in the side of him. I think he's right up here.
Oh, now we're in the downrigger line.
It's all right. Oh, see how we're wrapped up there?
Yeah.
That's what we got going on with the copper here. It's spun around so many times that...
You want me to grab a rod or the net?
Probably a net.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is, this is a big one. Because it's wrapped up so much here, I'm just gonna grab them by hand here. Ready?
Yep. Oh,
nice work.
Okay, you grab it.
I got it here. Nice. That's why he tangled us up. That's a 20-plus pounder right there. That's a good one. He tangled us up pretty good, but You know what, when you catch something like this, we can fix the lines. Just getting this thing in the boat is awesome. That makes the trip right there. Anything over 20 is great. That's awesome.
Wasn't exactly textbook.
Caught a dang steelhead and a 23 pounder on the same rod. Kind of that wind might have had a little bit to do with that yesterday, blowing 30, I mean, it blew 30 miles an hour out of the north for a good day and a half. So the couple fish that we've got in the cooler right now, both came on the same rod. We did miss one on a downrigger, which was a little deeper, but the ones that we have, both came on the same rod, and it's pretty shallow, only fishing about 20 feet down. So that's kind of telling us right now the fish are up a little higher in the water column. So what we can do there is we can bring our downrigger up a little bit. We can bring the diver rods up a little bit. Right now I've got them out 120 and 140, and we can, you know, bring those in a little bit to get them higher and see if we can connect with a few more of those fish higher in the water column. Ooh, there we go. Oh, Dipsy. Oh, here's one too, right here. That Dipsy's off. This one's on though. Okay.
Oh, dang, 2 at a time.
Reel it in so we don't tangle. Go for an hour without a bite and we get 2 bites at the same time.
This one hit it twice and he was gone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. See him jumping back there? 107, we got a lot of marks on the screen.
That's kind of what I wanted to do.
There's one right here. Okay, you gotta grab one of these. One of them. Let's go. Reel, 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 reel. There, now it's more like it. This is how it's supposed to be. Is he still on?
Oh yeah. Get yours in, because this guy's coming.
Okay, yours is right here. Let me get the net.
Want me to hold that?
Sure, if you want to just hang on to that one, I'll get this one in the net. Okay, now just raise up. Got him.
Yeah, let me take him.
This is a good one. It's a good steelhead.
All right. You can't let any slack, you know, because that bait flips in their mouth like that. Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll just scoop them. Nice. There.
That's a good one.
That's better.
Nice. Ooh.
Boys, good job.
Nice.
Breakfast fish.
This is the 3rd fish we've caught on this spoon. So we might have to put another one of them out there.
Nice steelhead, just caught it. Had 2 on at a time. The other one was a small king. And got this guy.
That was cool. Woo! So every fish we've caught today has either been on a spoon or a flasher and fly combo. Even though we've caught fish on just about every rod out here, different line weights, line lengths, stuff with divers on it, downriggers. We basically run just the 2 separate baits on everything that we fish with. The spoons, I generally run these up a little bit higher. Flashers and flies, I'll run these a little bit lower. But we let the fish tell us what they want. The one key thing that you want to do when you fish with a flasher and fly is that make sure your fly leaders are all the same. Just a real quick tip: if you have one fly leader that's 24 inches, one that's 14, you're going to need different speeds to keep each one working right. So if you have all your fly leaders the same length, they're either all going to work or they're not going to work. And when you find that magic speed, every bait is going to work on your boat. Here we go. 10 color, your turn. Don't lose them. Don't lose them.
Yep, he just got off.
No.
Yep.
Did he?
Yep.
I don't know if you can reel any more in. You keep losing them. Usually I lose them. Oh. You want this one? Or you want me to get it?
Why don't you try it?
Okay. Another nice one. This one feels pretty good. Just throw it in the rod holder. It'll be fine. Let's worry about getting this one in. Well, second bite on this downrigger. Cross our fingers we can get him in. That first one we lost was a good one, but he got away from us. Okay. Whoa. Coming in hot. Uh-oh. Ready? Got a net. He's coming in hot. Ready? Nice. Yeah, look, he got 20 feet from the boat and just came right to us. Another nice king. Another bite on a Howie fly. That's how you do that. So while we're out here salmon fishing, you notice we're not even using our big engine. While we're out here, I use the kicker, and I also use the bow mount trolling motor with the remote. Super easy. I just take the kicker motor, I put it in gear, get our speed close with that, and then I can use the remote on the bow mount, and you can fine tune the speed, and you can also use the autopilot to keep you going in a straight line. It is so handy to have that autopilot when you have a couple fish on and you just want to keep the boat going in a straight line to make sure you keep everything straight when the fish are coming in the back of the boat. Right there, 300, 300, 300.
You want me to lose this, don't you? Stay on there.
You lose them?
Coming right at us.
All right, I got the last one. This one's yours. If you need a break, let me know. Is he there yet?
If he is, he's coming right at us. I think he's off.
He's off? No, you're fired. Oh, he's on there yet. He's on there.
He's coming right at us.
That's fine.
I hardly feel him.
That's okay. Okay, just raise up. Just.
Get him.
Got him.
Another dandy. That one felt a lot bigger than what he was.
Well, you had about 5 pounds of copper flying, bringing it in too.
Nice king. Great time out here on Lake Michigan, right out of Sturgeon Bay, and we're filling the box. We're out here today on Lake Michigan fishing salmon out of a 2175 Pro V Lund. Yeah, I think that the size of the motor on the boat makes this boat handle the water, but it really makes it, the IPS hull system is what makes this boat ride so well. Yeah, it's a big boat, it can handle this water, but it fishes smallmouth bass equally as well, and it's a great boat for fishing both jigging and trolling walleyes.
The storage on these boats is incredible. There's a ton of storage. You can, like we're out here salmon fishing right now, and I've got other tackle and some rods in here for other species. Without having to take everything out, I can fish multiple species. It's awesome. Another thing with this Lund 2175 is the sport track system on it. Right now I have 10 rod holders on it, 2 downriggers, and I never had to drill a hole in here. And we're running, 2 to 3 miles an hour in some, kind of rough seas. And these things are rock solid. And just the best thing I like about this for trolling with this boat is there's so much room back here. We even needed a little help with the net a couple times today, and we had plenty of room for 3-4 people here to fish comfortably in this boat. When it gets really rough out here, see we got a little breeze today, but when it gets really rough, when you get down in those troughs and you need to power up to keep your boat moving, that engine is incredible. It has so much power to push this boat around and just to have yourself a safe ride on the way back in.
There we go.
This one feels like he's got a little energy. Just took out 100 feet of line before I could even get a crank on him. So once again, we go for a while without a bite. And 2 bites within just a couple minutes. Just lost one and just got another one on a diver. Oh, no. He's on yet. We both said the same thing.
How much line you got out?
No. Still got 200 feet yet.
I'm not going to pick the net up yet, just in case you lose it.
Don't even talk like that. We've lost enough today. Don't want to let any slack on them. What's our speed? How fast are we going?
1.9.
Should be able to see them pretty quick. You got that net ready?
Yep.
Now, I'm going to reel right up to that Dipsy.
Yep.
I want to make sure that it's, He's coming right on the surface before we try to go for it. We've lost way too many fish to not get him. One of those days with these things. Why don't you go on this side? All right, I can't reel anymore. Okay, ready?
Oh, wrong side
You
of the
gotta
motor.
get him.
I can't.
He's over on the other side of the engine.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Dang it. You coming back this way?
Well, wherever he goes, we have to get him in the net here. Oh, is this thing mad? He hates us.
Did you get him here?
Wherever you can take him. Go, 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 go.
I don't have him. Do now.
Holy crap, did we get lucky? He's not happy. Under downriggers, over downriggers, moving rods around.
Go down. That's bigger than the first one.
No, he's not, but he's ticked off, that's for sure. Did you see that? I should have been laughing the whole time, but I'm like, this thing's going crazy on us. He wrapped around 3 of our other lines. We got him out. And
Then he jumped out of the net at least twice.
we did get him in the net. That's all that matters. What an incredible day. I mean, how many did we lose?
And he just got off. Yeah, he just got off.
Did we lose another one?
Just got off.
We lost another one.
You lose them?
Had plenty of opportunities to really get the box full, but we caught quite a few fish today.
These are the kings of the lake, and they're what everybody's looking for out here, so great fish.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.